Hi, Taurus. Welcome into your reading. Welcome in. All right, let's see what your situation is for the last. Okay, I'll take it. The last week of October. All right, so the first card that popped out, and I'm putting it back in the deck, was the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which talks about you feel like you're coming in from out of the cold. Like you feel as if you're not alone. Or if there was a financial crunch or pinch, you now feel a little bit more comfortable, or you're recovering financially. It's really what I want to say. All right, so what's the situation last week of October? Next week, guys, I'm going to be issuing a monthly for you guys. So it'll be a Taurus for all of November. I don't like doing monthlies. I like doing weeklies because you can see the transition between week to week and what's happening to you, so you can kind of adjust, right, as you see the cards that come out for you weekly. But I'm starting to do the monthly. It's not going to be for every sign, and it's something that I want to start creating a fund for, a donation for a cause. But you'll get more of those details when you see the reading itself. Okay, back to this. The Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups. Ooh, and the Lover behind that. All right, either you're rushing in to communicate something or someone is rushing in to communicate to you. And I definitely see a partnership coming in 100%. Other than that, this person feels the same way you do. If you are in love with them, they're in love with you too, regardless if you're saying this to each other. If you're having strong feelings towards somebody, they have strong feelings towards you, to you as well. I see the Lover back here. All right, I see a couple things going on back there. I think your mind is shifting, right? It's shifting gears. I think you've made a decision on something, Taurus, and now your mind is shifting to, well, you know what? What's going to happen with the rest of my life or with this other person that I was dealing with? It's shifting gears in that direction. What's coming towards my Taurus, please? I have the Six of Wands. Yeah, somebody's coming back to vindicate you and validate you and make you feel good. This is an ego boost. But we want to make sure that even though you're getting a little success in this situation, whether this is your boss or your coworkers, is it still giving you what you want? Are you still getting the promotion? Are you still going to get the thing that you asked for or requested? This is also your person coming back to vindicate you, validate you, feels good, but are you fixing your shit? Are you fixing your problem? I do see the Hermit card at the bottom of the deck, retracting your energy to make a wise decision regarding something that you have already in regards to a marriage or a long-term relationship. What is it that Taurus does not see coming their way? You're at a crossroads and you're seriously debating if you should go and walk through those doors and leave your past behind and do the new thing. Some of you are even thinking about ghosting. Whatever it is you're doing, you're calculating or you're strategizing, but you're doing this on the lowest of keys ever, meaning down low, real quiet, secretly, you're planning something. You're waiting for something, though. You're waiting for your ships to come in, whether that's a person, a job, or whatever situation. You're waiting for some good results to happen here. But this is about sneaking away or ghosting. Others of you, it is strategizing something quietly. And maybe you feel, I don't know why, but I feel like you feel that you have to do this like this. Like you have to do it low key. You have to strategize quietly. What is the advice here for Taurus, please? Oh, okay. I did not see that happening. The first card I saw was Three of Cups. I was like, oh, it's asking Taurus in their advice position to have a reconciliation here with somebody. And the card I was not expecting to see is the Queen of Wands behind it. Guys, I don't know if it's literally saying that you need to have a reconciliation here with somebody that you've been having an affair with, or somebody that you've been sneaking around with, or what, because maybe you've been dealing with certain shit in your life. Or even if this is career related, where you abandoned ship towards something that was creative, something you were trying to create, and it's telling you you need to go back and network and create this. This is about allowing some good news to come in. But this is about fire and passion. So whatever it is, whether it's a person, a project, a job, a relationship, whatever was feeding you on a passionate level, it's telling you to reconcile with it or with that. All right? You need to find your peace, your balance, and maybe that's where you were getting it. It's interesting. I was definitely not expecting to see that. Let's see. What is the outcome of the week, please, for Taurus? Justice is here, which means court, quite literally, or somebody coming back to vindicate you, validate you. But you're torn. You really don't know what to do. You're struggling to make a choice, a decision. Yes, a lot of you, it's on a marriage. Others of you, it's something that you've committed to your whole life. Like a career, like a person, like a relationship, like your family. It's asking, well, you're really hard pressed to make a choice which path to take, leave or stay. Meanwhile, your advice is telling you to reconcile something with passion. I don't know if that's the person you were having an affair with or someone else. Maybe because you abandoned it because you felt like you had too much pressing issues with what you have now that you're dealing with. I don't know. Actually, I do know. That's what it looks like. But others of you, that could be a job or something creative, and it's telling you in order for you to get that back on track, you have to network. You have to socialize. If you're single, it's telling you to go out and date and bring out the sexy, saucy side of you. That's clear as day. There's literally, those are the three camps. End of story. But we'll see when we clarify it. It's going to be interesting. I have no crazy parable to give you this week, guys. No analogy. Because right now, I just feel like whatever's clever is happening here. What is the Knight of Swords? It's funny because... All right, give me a second to put this down. Yeah, yep. Oh, yep. All right. Sometimes as a reader, me, myself personally, when I'll put your spread down, I'll look at it as a whole picture. I'll look for similarities, common threads, or sometimes I just look to see what's missing from this whole entire reading, right? So the only thing that's jumping out at me right now is all of these cards except your advice position are swords and wands. It's showing me the elements. It's showing me the energies around you. What are the energies? The swords are mental things, thoughts, your head, confusion, choices to make, trying to make plans. The wands are action, activity, fire. The only cup I see is in your advice, which are feelings, emotions. I don't see any pentacles. And the irony of that is that's what you are. You're the pentacle. In your advice, it's showing me Three of Cups that you need to bring this emotional reconciliation to happen, or you need to go out and date, or you need to go network. And it's talking about something creative, fiery, and passionate. If not, if I'm to be direct, it's talking about something to do with the person that you're having a third party affair with. Now, who's rushing in to communicate? Somebody, I don't know if you said to your third person, I don't think I can do this, and you feel bad that you have to break it off with them. or it's the other way around, because it's tied to guilt and regret over something that's flaky and casual. Guilt, regret, flaky, casual. Hi, I came to party. I'm leaving. I'm not staying to clean because I don't care. Somebody rushes in to say something or do this action. You know what I mean, Taurus, so please apply it into your life. Somebody rushes in to say, it's over. It's done. Unless some of you are going to your lover and say, I ended it with someone else. But no, you're torn. You're trying to still make a decision. I don't even think they believe you. So if they ended it with you, they rush right back to say, no, I'm just kidding. Taurus! Oh, what's the Six of Wands? Please clarify. Yeah, someone's actively taking action with you to rush back and communicate. This should have happened, is happening, or is about to happen. All in a week span, right around the end of October, that action. I think you leave one direction and go into another, Taurus. You know when I say the grass is greener wherever you water it? Look, remember last week I was saying, look at this. You're pausing and reflecting where to invest your time and energy, right? If you can plant it over there, you can certainly plant it over there and create all these pentacles. In the reverse, that's exactly what you're doing. Or they are. They're taking one of their seeds from their wherever they were, and now they're planting it in a new location, hopefully with you. And they're single focused too, on top of it, the Chariot. What is the Seven of Swords and the Two of Wands? Please clarify for Taurus. What's going on over here, please? Wow, isn't that interesting? I literally stuck this card in the middle of the friggin' deck. And it came out again, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You have two sevens. All right, these are, sevens are the pause and the reflect, right? But depending on the element, I think you are definitely the one who's strategizing. Maybe some of you are ghosting or leaving, but you're definitely strategizing an exit plan. You want to invest your future somewhere else with someone else. It is super clear to me. If that's not for you, it's not for you. But I think at some point you say, fuck it all. I am going to be selfish. I have to be, or it's never going to work out. This is kind of like an energy I'm vibing here. Or it's the other person who's being totally selfish, is not, working with you or working at the situation. So you're like, I have no words. I'm just done here. I'm going to walk through the door. Here's the portal. The past is the past wand, the one behind you. The one in front of you is the wand that you're going to use as a walking cane to walk into your future. The Seven of Swords is leaving, ghosting, sneaking out in the middle of the night. It's what we do in the shadows, but we also strategize quietly, and we don't tell people our plans. You plan on leaving and investing somewhere else. Are you being a little selfish? Maybe. But maybe you need to be. Maybe because your cups were dry. Maybe because you weren't emotionally satisfied. Or maybe the other person that you were dealing with was the one that was selfish and took all your cups and left nothing for you. You're definitely disengaging. Yes, you will feel lonely for a hot minute. A hot minute. So maybe you recently broke up with your other person or whatever happened in that realm. Now they came back and you feel, that's why you got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting that that's also your advice. I can't even believe I'm saying this shit. I'm like, no, you got to reconcile your marriage. No, you got to fix that shit. But it's telling me that you should be reconciling something that brings passion to you. I believe. Let's see what the Queen of Wands, I'm going to clarify it now. And the Three of Cups. Because I still can't believe it. But sometimes you just got to read the fucking cards and not be biased and not think. And just say, shit, yeah, that's what it's saying. Actually, what it's saying, clarified by the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. I also see Libra, and that's it for now. And Taurus, you. But some of you are dealing with another Taurus. The Three of Cups, it's telling you to reconcile here with something that gives you passion, that gives you life. However, lie low, make your wise choice, make a wise decision. How do you make this wise decision? Especially because I see you being torn, and I know you're asking, well, I don't know what the wise decision is. Well, if you had time alone or time apart, you could see. You would know if you missed your person. You would know that you made the biggest mistake of your life and you still have a chance to fix it. You would know because you're taking time apart. You're taking time alone. Same thing with your other person. You don't know, like in the future, sure, they could be a hot mess, whatever. The point is, making your wise decisions are always based on, your past, the things that you've been through, what was shown to you. Everyone's shown you their true colors by now. You've seen everything. Things have been eye openers. Use that as your judgment tool, right? And being alone to really discern what you want. Sometimes it's about separating our mind from our heart space, because these two can always ultimately fight. And knowing the right decision for you could be different from somebody else. Oof, looks like somebody's apologizing, and then you're back to being a happy couple here with someone. It's going to happen. This is going to happen. I don't know who it is, but this is happening. And then you have a fresh new start. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. We make up. That's what it looks like. I like it. It's so sweet and endearing. I am a big fat mush for love stories, to be honest with you. But you know what? Maybe this is why I understand you guys, because my Venus is in Taurus. All right. What is justice? And what is Two of Swords? Side note. When you want to know what your love character is, look at your Venus and the planet residing in it, but also look at your Mars, all right? Because Mars is driven by passion and heat and sex, right? While Venus is endorsed by love and true emotions and feelings. And by knowing where your planets reside in those two planets in your natal chart will make a lot of sense to you. All right, come on. Let me have the, thank you. Wow. Wow. Ace of Cups and the High Priestess, and then the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Oof. All right. Some shit just needs to happen, guys. I'm going to rip off the Band-Aid for you. All right. You're going to have a fresh new start in love, right? Or this is about a fresh new start in love, but you're not talking to somebody about it. The High Priestess, though, is making me feel, though, guys, like that's just your intuition. That's just you. That's like you talking to you, saying to you, well, damn fucking Taurus, you know what it is. You know how it is. You know the decision you're going to make. You know how you feel. You're just not making it. And you're saying to yourself, you really don't know what to do. Your intuition is there to serve, protect, and guide you. You have a fresh new start in love. I don't know if you're trying to ignore it, but you're dealing with something also that is justice. Others of you, you've been through some shit in your love lives. Some shit. Some heavy duty fucking shit. And the universe is trying to reward you with new love. But you're torn over something. I don't know what the hell you're torn over. Let me tell you something. Not making a decision is a decision. Not making a choice is a choice. The Tower. When we're making choices, we're living. But when you're not making them, you're living a shitstorm. And that shitstorm is going to collect. And then the universe is going to say, you know what? I'm going to create such a massive disruption for you. I'm going to disrupt your world so hardcore, Taurus, you're going to be forced to move and make a choice. And that's what's coming down the pike. All right? Because the Tower says, I'm going to break your house up. I'm going to make you lose your job. I'm going to make you have a fight with your best friend because they're fucking deleterious. They're toxic. They can't be in your life anymore. They disrupt your world to change it. All right? Because somebody in this party needs to do their homework, needs to do their work, needs to move from their seat and change their shit up. Because this has become a burden. And once all these wands fall down and go away, you will find happiness. Oh, trust the universe. Trust the trust. All right, let's continue and see what we're going to read about in your extended reading. But oh man, I can't wait to see what November looks like for you. Now, I would be remiss not to say this to you because I want you guys to be prepared. Pluto has entered Aquarius. We're calling it obviously the age of Aquarius. What's the age of Aquarius? Massive technology changing. More things, civil unrest. People fearing the worst. There are people who are going to lean into it, and there are people who will not lean into it. I want to tell you guys, because those of you who are fixed signs or dealing with fixed signs, cross watchers, this is going to affect you the most. You will be living nothing but life lessons if you do not lean into the changes. And fixed signs struggle with change. You struggle. And the reason I'm telling you this stuff, guys, is because I want you to lean into it. You're already here listening to me, listening to Tarot. You're already here working on your human construct. You're already doing the hard stuff. You're already doing the hard work. You're already here to understand. So, 1, give yourself credit for that. That's huge. 2, I want you to be your biggest supporters and number 1, self-lovers, because you're already in it to win it. This thing we call life, this experiment. People that you're dealing with, not so fucking much. So you're having trigger points here. People are coming in here and triggering you with love, with new jobs, or tempting you. It is not just to see through the bullshit, because you already know how to do that like a Mac Daddy. You are here to understand, because you're fixed signs, or you're dealing with fixed signs, that you need to lean into the changes. And when you do, you will see these blessings unfold magically. Magically. Will it be easy? No. But it will be rewarding, yes. Or you could live the rest of your life saying, what if? You could do that too. Attraction. You attract some... Glasses would be good. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, you don't want to look like a hot mess right now, desperate, needing somebody's attention because you're trying to figure shit out. You're already doing that by yourself, which is great, but keep on doing that because that's what makes you so attractive in the first place. Moreover, I want to do a little bit of deep diving there. I see unrequited love at the bottom of the deck. You have unrequited love and you could be hanging on to it. I don't know why, but we'll see. Others of you, you could be dealing with unrequited love from the other person. Guys, I'm going to pull a card from Spiritual as Fuck deck. If expletives are, make you cringe and make you uncomfortable, now's the time to depart. Those of you who want to get a kick out of these cards and have a laugh, stick with me. By the way, oracle cards here, guys, they're extra information from your oracles, from your spirit guides, from your ancestors. It's something I did not tell you already in your reading that they want you to know. All right? So that's why I deep dive in the extended with that. Taurus. More Taurus. Taurus, what do you have for Taurus, please? Taurus, please. Quit dimming your light for people with shitty ass mindsets. Did you get this before? Or did I just read this for someone else? That's crazy. That's a lot of cards. Look at that. For you to get this. Quit dimming your light for people with shitty ass mindsets. You've got that dream, right? That thing you're thinking you could maybe do, but it's maybe too big, maybe too much of a long shot. Maybe you'll look stupid trying to do it. Do it. Seriously. Think about lying on your deathbed saying, I never went for it because I was afraid Susan would talk shit about me. Susan talks shit about you anyway, so go and do it. Then do it fucking bigger. That's funny. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to do the coulda, woulda, shoulda after. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. Leave me your comments down below. Everybody else, I'll see you over at Extended.